Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the 907, a tier 10 Soviet premium medium tank that is getting buffed tomorrow on Scorpion Pass. So basically, Wargaming is actually buffing the Object 907. So, what are they doing to this tank? Basically, they are buffing the reload. They are changing the reload from 8.4 to 7.56, which gives it a rate of fire, which is right now at 7.14 of a DPM with 2,285 to the 7.94 rounds per minute to 2,541 DPM. So about 200 extra DPM. 270, 260, something around there. Extra DPM, so basically almost one extra shot. And yeah, so I'm actually going to talk about the gun a little bit more. So these changes will take place tomorrow. Basically, the gun will be able to fire 7.94 rounds per minute. That does 320 damage per shot at 2,541 DPM. It has a penetration of 264 on its standard and 330 on its premium. Its accuracy is 0.36 and aim time is 2.1. It turns 54 degrees a second, and it has the turn armor at 228 at the front, 180 at the sides, and on 46 at the back. And you also had 400 meters V-range, which you also get 850 signal range, which is pretty flipping good. It's way above average. Talk about the whole armor. You got 110 at the front, you got 100 at the sides, and you got 45 at the back. And you also have 1,900 hit points. And if you're wondering how the engine moves, basically it has a 16.94 horsepower per tire, and it goes 55 forward and 20 backwards. And that seems about it, what I want to talk about the tank. Oh yeah, what I'm using on this tank right now in this video, it's a gun rammer, vertical stabilizers, and crew vents. And my crew is my biggest crew, my strongest crew. I have safe stowage, jack of all trades, armored, paratroop training, swimming lessons, clutch braking, smooth ride, off-road driving, firefighting, track mechanic, preventive maintenance, brothers in arms, deadeye, controlled impact, repairs, adrenaline rush, mentor, sixth sense, snapshot, and it's trading K tolerance. So that's my IS-4 crew, if you ever wondered. Now let's actually get to this replay. So at the moment, I'm actually fighting out Object 279E and the T100LT. Right now, I'm trying to focus the Object 279E because I need to, and the 279E kind of ran away. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fight this T100LT. What I actually forgot to mention about the 907 is it actually has terrible gun depression. Gun depression on this tank is 5 degrees, which feels terrible on this tank. And yeah, I just killed both of those, the 279E and the T100LT by myself. I did get somebody did hit the 279E for 190 damage. That looks like it. But yeah, most part I just took out the 279E and the T100LT by myself. And I do have a heavy tank coming up behind me. He was a little late to the party, but it's fine. He may help me later. It's a Klankers, by the way. Also, since we fought the 279E and the T100LT, we are up to 4,330 damage and 2,080 block. This tank actually does block a lot of shots. And it can side scrape. And yeah. So basically, it also is really good at sniping because the shell velocity it has. And that's another thing I forgot to say about it. So you get APCR as your standard at 1,535 meters per second, which is really fast. And your second round is heat at 900 meters per second, and your high explosive is 900 meters per second. So about average for those two rounds. But your APCR, your standard round, is really good. Now, if you ever put a crew in this tank, I recommend putting the Bogatir crew into it, which is the Iron Manx perk, which basically is that you don't lose penetration over distance while firing APCR. Because if you didn't know, APCR loses penetration over distance. So yeah, something to tell you right there. APCR loses, I think it's the only shell that loses penetration over distance. Now, what I'm thinking right here is it's a 103, and I want to kill that Borsig. So I'm going to chance it because the 103 is actually focusing other tanks. And I want to kill this Borsig. But both of them actually put a shot into me. Right now, I know how fast their 103 gun is. It reloads in like 9 seconds, so I had to get behind that Borsig and use the Borsig as cover. But lucky for me, the 103 can't aim and miss. And he also hit the Borsig when I was hiding behind it. So I was like, okay, he fired, let me go push up. And I underestimated the power of the 103, how fast the reload is. And if you wanted to know, he actually hit me in my lower plate. Okay, so that was a defeat. We made 36,000 silver, did 6,348 damage, 2,470 blood, and we got a mark of excellence. And we killed 3 tanks, did 20 penetrations. I don't believe we lit anybody on fire, and we got top of the leaderboards. Alright guys, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember SLAPAFISH because we're always on, and peace out, Zia.